In Lichtart, Belgium, there is a truly unique theme park named Bobbejaanland. This park features an array of distinctive rides and roller coasters that leaves visitors amazed. As one of the last major European theme park destinations I had yet to explore, I made it a point to visit this park on this trip. We were fortunate to go on opening day, so because of that, we purchased fast passes to make sure we make the most out of our experience here. Join me as I take you through my very first visit to Bobbejaanland in this episode of TPH Europe. Good morning, everyone, from Bobbejaanland here in Belgium. It's our only stop here in Belgium on this trip. It's good to be in another country and good to be at this park. They got some really cool stuff here. They got one of the original Eurofighters, opened the same year as the one in Denmark, which was the very first. Their main ride here is going to be Fury. It's this Infinity coaster where you can vote whether you go forwards or backwards. Every Infinity coaster I have loved, so I'm so excited for this. Let's go check out this incredible park. We entered the park and headed straight to Typhoon, a distinctive Gerslauer Eurofighter and the second of its kind ever built. The ride features an intense and unique layout with a thrilling drop with a double heartline roll that I thoroughly enjoyed. However, the rest of the ride was quite rough, with a pothole that left my neck sore for the rest of the day. If you're visiting the park, I highly recommend saving the ride for last so you don't destroy your body. Well, Typhoon, that was a Eurofighter. That's one of the roughest ones out there. Those potholes are nasty. It's a cool layout though. The drop's fun, the hardline rolls are cool. It's an interesting ride. Next, we then experienced the park's flagship roller coaster, Fury. This Gerslauer Infinity coaster offers a unique choice. You can ride it either forwards or backwards. The ride is exhilarating. Riding forward, the spikes are incredible, and the launches are powerful. However, riding backwards is a rare thrill that genuinely made me scream. It was one of the most chaotic experiences with the inversions, forceful pullouts, and surprising airtime pops. Fury is by far one of the craziest roller coasters I've ever ridden, and was probably the biggest surprise of the entire trip. I want to talk for 1 second about Fury. That was hands down one of the greatest roller coasters I've ever ridden in my entire life. Forwards is so fun. The spikes are insane. By far the best spikes, ever. The launches are snappy, it's great. Then you do it backwards. I don't think I've had that much fun on a roller coaster in a while. That was so good. I genuinely could be the best coaster on the trip. That blew my mind. Next, we rode Revolution, a unique Vekoma roller coaster with the longest train you'll ever see. It probably is the most unusual roller coaster out there. The ride starts with a very long spiral lift hill, followed by a descent through a lengthy spiral layout, taking you through light tunnels and the central hub. While it wasn't my favorite, I appreciated the uniqueness of this ride, as it certainly isn't anything you can find at really any other park. Alright, just came off of Revolution. That is the weirdest coaster I've ever ridden. 30 rows. 30 rows. That was really weird. This is one of the weirdest coasters. It has the long spiral lift hill and then a spiral layout that wraps around the entire center. Nice theming, it's really well done. It's just, a very interesting ride. I didn't really love it. It was just cool. It is something I've never seen before, so I will give this park that. After admiring the bizarre King Kong attraction, seriously, just look at it, we headed over to Naga Bay. This Mauer spinning coaster turned out to be a lot of fun. It's the smoothest spinning coaster I've ever ridden. Thanks to the track they used, the near misses with the water, and the engaging layout added on to the excitement. It was the perfect, simple spinning coaster. Well, Naga Bay over there, that was a lot of fun. That's probably the best spinning coaster I think I've ever done. It was super smooth, spinning was fun, I love how it went over the water. Just a good, fun spinning coaster. We then knocked out the park's Wild Mouse Speedy Bob. It is a wild mouse. If you know me, you know I despise this ride model, and this one is no exception, so I'm leaving it at that. I hate mouses, that's all. Next, it was time for Dreamcatcher, a coaster that has always intrigued me. It's a Vekoma swinging turns model, essentially an aero-suspended swinging coaster with Vekoma trains and numerous helixes. Instead of a twisting layout, the ride isn't the smoothest, and apart from the final helix, it lacks force and tends to meander. While it's a unique ride, it doesn't offer anything particularly special. I've always been fascinated by these Vekoma swinging turns. Now that I've done one, it's a ride. You go side to side. That's about it. It's nothing special. It exists. Next, we tackle the park's family coaster, Okie Dokie. This junior coaster is a lot of fun and does exactly what it's designed to do. It's definitely one of the better junior coasters out there, and the new generation track made for an exceptionally smooth ride. Finally, we had one more ride to experience, Bob Express. This mock ride's power coaster was actually quite fun. Aside from one turn that was a bit rough on the back, the coaster was fun and offered some great scenic views of the area.
Well, Bob Express is a fun little powered coaster. It has one really nasty Jake in there. Other than that, it's just a great little family ride. You can't go wrong with those. I love those. I don't know if we have some of those in America. They're just perfect little family attractions.
After knocking out all of the coasters, this park actually had 2 log flumes that I had to try, starting with the general Wild Wasserbahn. This all-outdoor log flume was probably the most standard log flume we've done on the trip. It has the 2 drops that get you so and so wet. So yes, it was fun, but it didn't do anything special.
So Wild Wasserbahn done. Well, nowhere near as themed, cool, or anything as the other log flume. It's still nice. I love the setting. That one was much more of a classic American one, just with like the 2 drops. Very traditional.
So while the previous log flume was a bit disappointing, Terra Magma right across was anything but. This indoor, highly themed log flume, formerly known as the Indian River, has recently been overhauled and is now absolutely incredible. It features 3 thrilling drops that take you by surprise, with that final drop leading into an impressive scene where it looks like the volcano is erupting. I thoroughly enjoyed this ride. It was truly a highlight of the day. However, be prepared to get drenched. Not a single part of me was dry, which was quite uncomfortable given that it was 40 degrees out that day. Was it worth it though? Absolutely. Just don't go on this ride expecting to get wet. Expect to be soaked from head to toe.
Terra Magma was something. That was really cool. I knew it was Indian River, and everyone said it was like the best ride here. Theming wise, that was incredible. That overall is probably the best ride here. The theming is sick. It had no reason to contain that much. I love the ending drop. That was really cool. I didn't know there were 3 drops in that thing. That caught me off guard. I'm the wettest I've been all trip, so really, really fun ride. Just prepare more than you think you will.
We then concluded our day with 2 more rides on Fury, and again, this ride continued to blow my mind.
More rides on Fury, phenomenal. I'm genuinely obsessed with that ride. That probably was the biggest surprise from this whole trip. Oh, it's so good.
This park as a whole, though, is genuinely underrated. The lineup is impressive, featuring unique attractions that range from average to outstanding, with the highlights being truly exceptional. Terra Magma and Fury alone make the visit worthwhile. Overall, the park is a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to return soon for another visit.
So that's going to do it from Bobbejaanland. This park was a total surprise. I was not expecting to have this much fun here. Typhoon is something. Fury is phenomenal. Naga Bay is such a smooth ride. The water rides here are great. It's just an overall great, well-rounded park. I loved it. One of the better parks in Belgium, for sure. So that'll do it from this park. We'll see you tomorrow at Movie Park, Germany. That's right, we're heading back into Germany. We'll see you guys then, and follow the thrill.